our final step with setting up our RFL system is to make sure the controls are parented together correctly and then constrained to the joints they're supposed to influence. So to start off with, we ask ourselves, what is the top dog here? And the top dog is our foot control. When I move this around, everything needs to move. When I rotate, all the other controls need to go through. Now, I can go through here and say, hey, what control should be dominant over another control? This is actually really easy set up, because if we look at our joints, like that one, if we look at our RFL joints, we see how the heel is first, inner, outer, toe, ball, ankle. This is the same order we're going to actually do our control. We're going to actually parent our controls together. The only one is we don't have an RFL one above for our heel. So the heel will be first. The foot will be first. And then we'll take the heel and put it under the foot, like that. And then we just follow the same lineup as the RFL joints we have right here. So it's going to be, the inner bank is going to be underneath the heel. I'm just expanding as we go on. The outer bank is be inner, outer, and then toe. Okay, and then it's like, there's toe. And then the ball. And we don't have an ankle control. We only needed to stop because nothing's going to manipulate our ankle up here. It's all going to be done through this. So if we grab our foot, see how everything moves up and down like that? Good. We grab our heel and it all goes up and down. Now, we could have connected them first, but I like parenting them first because the systems, you can see it working. You can see how the different controls are obeying each other. We make sure that all the controls are clean. They're all frozen and their pivot points are on the correct location. And then once it is, we're going to do parent constraints to connect them into our system. So I'm definitely going to hide my geometry. I'm actually going to hide everything. I'm just selecting my joints and my geometry and just hiding. Control H. There we go. So we don't get any mistake in connections here. So remember, driver driven. The control is driving the heel control is driving the heel RFL joint. And I'll just go into constraint. I'm actually going to open up my parent constraints. I'm just going to hit apply. Boom. Now, if I unselect and select my heel, you'll see how the whole foot will move up and down. Okay, so we'll move down the whole system. The next one, and we don't have to go by order in this. It'll work either way. So I'm going to grab my outer bank, and then I can grab anywhere on this joint chain. I'm holding a shift like that. And we can even select them inside our outliner too. So it'd be driver driven and apply. And we can check it to make sure it works. See, it does move everything up. We can go to our outer bank, and I'm going to hold down control and I select our outer bank RFL, so driver driven. In this case, the control is always going to drive the joint. So then I grab my control, and then I grab my joint and apply, and grab the actual the ball, and then grab the ball joint and constraint. There's nothing to connect up to the ankle. So if we look at through all our RFL joints, it should all be blue, and we should be able to check to see what it's connected onto. So the heel is blue, and it's connected to the heel icon. Move down. The inner bank is connected to the inner bank icon. The outer bank is connected to the outer bank icon. The toe is connected to the toe, and then the ball is connected to the ball, and everything should be working now. So if I rotate the heel, the whole foot moves up. If I take the ball, it raises up the ball. Let's bring back the geometry. Oh, actually, I have to unhide it. Down Shift H. Bring it back. See? Now I can't just down click through the controls. Actually, I could in this case. No, I can't do that. And then you'll see that the foot system is now working. In hindsight, all it's doing is that these controls are just giving the animator quick access to the joints inside of it. So at the end of the day, we're just going to hide these. We're just going to Control H, and you'll never see the IKs or those joints ever again. You'll only see the controls. I grab my foot control like this, and there it goes. And the last thing really is set up here is just the actual pull vector for the control. Now this is under the left. So this is actually the ankle one. So I select my control, which is my knee, and I select my ankle IK, not the joint, the IK, and I say pull vector. Boom. Now it might shift a little bit if it's actually aligned properly, like if you do the, you know, snapping the polygon and then moving off the normal, you'll get an exact position. But now our system is moving correctly. Our knee is there like that. And the RFL system is complete. I should be able to zero it back, get right back to its original position. Same thing with the IK. There we go. And there's our RFL system. It's complete.